A 4.9% growth is expected for Dogecoin tomorrow, Crypto Predictions shows. But first, here's the current view of today's activity. As we speak, Dogecoin has gone down 2% and is sitting around $0.08232. Here come the forecasts from our analysts. Crypto Predictions forecasts a move to $0.08635 by June 7. That's roughly 4.9% above the current price. Digital coin price puts the target for Dogecoin at $0.08343, about 1.4% above current value. Gov Capital Collector notes it may head upward towards $0.08244, around 0.1% higher. Another prediction by CoinCodex expects Dogecoin may sink to $0.07968, roughly 3.2% below now. And to wrap up, 30 rates highlights a drop to $0.0752 by tomorrow, 8.6% below the current level. This is the most profitable opportunity we've covered. That wraps up the outlook for tomorrow. Time to see what else is ahead. Let's now shift from forecasts to expected outcomes. From the variety of predictions provided, the price change could span from a decrease of 8.6% to a rise of 4.9%, depending on the analyst. From this, we can see 30 rates holding the top forecast with 8.6% gain in value by tomorrow. So it turns out you could earn between $1 and $86 for every $1,000 you invest. With volatility factored in, Gov Capital Collector's forecast carries a 91.5% probability of hitting the target. Out of all 5 forecasts, I've outlined one unified consensus scenario. Consensus modeling suggests Dogecoin is centered around $0.08142. Okay, here's the closer look. Consensus expectations suggest the price could fall 1.1%. With that change, your capital could likewise see an increase of 1.1%. On each $1,000 invested, the outcome might suggest roughly $11 in potential upside. The consensus scenario carries a likelihood of approximately 86.7% of coming true. Here we go. Let's see what kind of short-term moves analysts are forecasting across the 3-day period. The direction, called out by Crypto Predictions, is toward higher levels. Likewise, digital coin price points to the price breaking higher in the short term. Gov Capital Collector believes volatility will stay muted, keeping Dogecoin relatively unchanged. CoinCodex expects losses to extend. Also, 30 rates indicates that prices could dip further. Aggregating the outlooks, the consensus shows Dogecoin leaning downward through this horizon. The consensus of opinions shows 60% leaning bullish, pointing to a higher trajectory for Dogecoin. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were posted. Let's find out how close they came. In the end, the price reached $0.08149. Only 2 out of 5 managed to get the direction right. The nearest result to reality came from Dataflow. Let's clear it up step by step. The actual candle range contained 2 forecasts. Speaking of ROI, part of the group achieved positive results, and Dataflow had the highest return at 2.5%. Here's the summary. A quick look at all forecast outcomes. Crypto Predictions had $0.0102 accuracy, 75.7% forecast probability, and minus 8.8% ROI. Look over the results and find the forecasts that hit closest to reality. Now let's see how Dogecoin's potential forecasted return compares with those of other assets. Dogecoin doesn't take first place here since PEEP leads with an expected gain of 3.9%. We're focusing here on 5 coins, and the wider ranking across many cryptocurrencies is already online. The next 24 hours might change everything. Subscribe to see it early. Till next time.